And welcome back into Pure Adrenaline Sports, everybody. This is John coming at you with live play-by-play and live reaction of the Houston Texans in the Los Angeles Chargers. Both teams will be playoff teams this year. Texans right now sitting at 10-5. They've won 7 in a row. Chargers are 11-4. They've won 4 in a row. So we'll get into what both these teams need. We'll get it done early with Texans. Texans win. They clinch a spot. Can still win the South Division. And the Chargers, with a win this week and a win next week, could still win the West. So lots at stake here. And with the Texans win, the Texans officially eliminate the Indianapolis Colts as well. So game 1 of 2. We also got the Ravens and Packers tonight. If the Ravens lose tonight, the Steelers win the AFC North. So we'll get into it. We'll see who else is live streaming tonight. Let's get going on the vertical side as well. Once again, welcome in everybody. If you have not done so already, make sure you vote in the poll. We'll be talking about poll standings throughout the game here. All right, we are live on the vertical side as well. We are live on the Rumble side. Welcome into the green side there. Welcome in. We are live on the purple side, which is Twitch. Still waiting for kickoff here, so we haven't missed anything. NFL Network has got the TV coverage if you're trying to look for the game at home. Chargers have won the toss and will defer to the second half. So Texans get the ball first here. Oh, nice coverage on the return. Tackled at the 16-yard line. Hello, John. It's me, Jesse. I'm back. Yeah, hey, welcome back. Welcome back. Lions fan, I believe. Hey, Mr. Charles is here. What is up? Charles, great afternoon. Happy holidays to you as well. Charles letting everybody know to hit that like button on your way in. All right, here we go. Once again, the tracker's about a play ahead of me, so no spoilers in the chat. And hand off up to the 21-yard line, gain of 5. Marks on the carry. Coming into today, the Texans have won 7 in a row. And the Chargers have won 3 in a row. So somebody's streak will come to an end. Second and 5. Stroud under center. Marks in the backfield. Takes the snap, hands it off to Marks again. And he's going to get to the 24-yard line. It'll be 3rd and 2. Jesse says the Texans are going to win. Even though I'm rooting for the Chargers, I agree with Jesse. I think the Texans win this game. Thank you, Charles, for posting the channel rules there. We'll see what happens here on this 3rd down, and then we'll get to those guidelines. Thank you, Charles. Stroud in the shotgun. Takes a snap, looking to his right. Back over the middle, down the middle of the field, going deep, got a man wide open. It's caught. Higgins, number 81, touchdown. 75 yards. Jesse says he's got a $200 bet on the Texans to win. See, Jesse's got 200. Is it Jesse, not Jeff? Jesse. Just the money line, right? Just to win. Fairbairn for the extra point, excuse me. And it's good, and it's 7-0 Texans. What a way to start the game. Charles with the channel rules here, everybody. Guidelines for chatting, absolutely 100%, no exceptions. No spoilers, no spamming, no religious talk, no political talk, no self-promotion or posting of links unless approved by the host. And additionally, absolutely 100%, no exceptions, no profanity. Be civil and respectful of your views, opinions, and comments. Challenge the argument, not the person. And listen to Charles. He's our lead mod. You agitate Charles, you'll be banished. So we'll see how the Chargers respond here. Jesse says, I'm at home by myself right now because my wife's out with the baby. JDS, welcome in, says Nico Collins should demand a trade. Stroud never throws him the ball. I got to figure out a way to put how many people are watching over on the Rumble side. We got 12 people over there right now. Feel free to comment in the live chat over there as well. You can put these messages on the screen no matter what platform you're on. We have 2 on Twitch, 6 on YouTube right now. How about the YouTube vertical side? How about that? $16 right now. Let's go. Thanks for giving us a little bit of your time today. If you just missed it, big 75, 76 yard, maybe 74 yard touchdown to Higgins from Stroud. Three plays, 84 yards, and the touchdown. The Chargers offense will come out. Because my Lions sadly got eliminated, I'm going for the Pats and Rams to be in the Super Bowl. Just going for the Pats and Rams. And a touchback here on the kickoff. Justin Herbert, 23 out of 29 last week for 300 yards and 3 touchdowns against Dallas. And Herbert and the pistol will hand it off. Hampton, gain of about 3, maybe 4. I don't got anybody for the Super Bowl. Oh, we got our first bot. Second and 8, and delayed draw to Hampton up to the 40-yard line. It'll be 3rd and 5. Just his bots are so annoying. Let me see where they're at. They're on the vertical side. Got it. One bot. Uh-oh. Lost the game. Herbert back to pass. And he'll be sacked. Back at the 29-yard line. So the Chargers will punt here. Punt is away. Caught at the 28-yard line. The ball goes off the receiver. I don't think he called for a fair catch. It goes out of bounds. I think it hit the Charger player first anyway, so they're going to mark it at the 23-yard line. And the Texans already up 7-0 with the ball. The Texans are going to beat the crap out of LA. Yo, Bam is here. What's up, Bam? Welcome back in. Bam's a little bit further south than I am. Bam, what did you guys get any part of this storm? Or was it all rain for you guys down there in Delco? Oh, there's another bot. That's 2. They're going to mark it at the 28-yard line. Just a bit of rain so far. Yeah, we had a lot of sleet. Then it changed to snow. Then it changed back to sleet. There was a mess going there to clean it up this morning. Jesse says, we have snow. Where you at, Jesse? You might have said last time, and I don't remember. Detroit, Michigan. Oh, man, that sucks. Drive safe for everyone. Yep. Ravens, Packers at Lambeau. But it's on Peacock, I think. I don't think it's on NBC. Oh, Herbert might be hurt. All right, ball at the 28-yard line. Crowd under center. Fakes the handoff, fires across the middle. That's Higgins again up to the 41. Higgins already up to 80-something yards. That's 3 bots. Stroud under center. Ball at the 41. Second possession here for Houston. Handoff. He's still going, and he's going to get about 6 yards. They're going to give him 5. 2nd and 5. Wins over Jacksonville, Tennessee, Buffalo, Indy, Kansas City, Arizona, and Las Vegas. 2nd and 5 coming up. Still only 5 minutes into this game. Takes the handoff, rolls to his left, dumps it off to Hutchinson inside the Charger territory. Another first down. I heard it's supposed to rain tomorrow during the Eagles-Bills game. Expect lots of running. Ball to Charger 43. Stroud back to pass, going deep over across the middle. Guy wide open. Touchdown. No. 43 yards, and the Texans are out to a 2-touchdown lead. Saquon ain't doing so hot this year. The whole Eagles offense isn't doing too well this year. Extra point is good. It's 14-0, a little over 5 minutes in. Yeah, that's what they just talked about, that the Chargers don't give up big plays on defense, and they've given up 2 big touchdowns already. Some of the other games earlier this week, where are they? There we go. On Christmas, they had the Cowboys beating the Commanders 30-23. The Vikings beat the Lions. We did that game 23-10, and the Broncos beat the Chiefs 20-13. Besides this game, we have the Ravens Packers tonight. Then tomorrow we'll be live with Jets Patriots at 1. But also at 1 o'clock, you got Cardinals Bengals, Steelers Browns, Saints Titans, Jaguars Colts, Buccaneers Dolphins, Seahawks Panthers. And then at 4 o'clock, you got the Giants Raiders and Eagles and Bills. Only 2 4 o'clock games. Oh, that game, Philly and Buffalo. That game is in Buffalo. Bears and 49ers is the Sunday night game. And then we'll be back live on Monday night with Rams and Falcons. Game over for LA, says Jesse. Yo, C. Lee is here. What's up, buddy? The heck with the red zone. What's up? C. Lee, Texans fan? Why couldn't the Chargers have played like this when my Eagles played them? Happy holidays, C. Lee. How you doing, buddy? We'll see. And we'll keep an eye on Herbert. Last drive, he Stroud 4 for 4, 142 yards and 2 touchdowns. Holy crap. Not really. Are you, Jesse? Grady says, I hope you're the same. Yeah, doing okay. I returned up to the 25. Charles is live streaming now on the PAS Network Saturday afternoon edition. Mr. John, your host, providing great play-by-play. He always says that. I don't feel inspired to join in the chat. I am ready for baseball season, I can tell you that. Ball officially at the 26. Herbert under center. Takes a snap. Hands it off. And a gain of 4 on first down. That's Hampton on the carry. There's another bot. Charles got that one. That's 5 already. Second and 6 here. Ball to 30. Herbert in the shotgun. Takes a snap. Another handoff. And it'll be a gain of 3 yards. 3rd and 3 coming up. Third and 3. Charles, no. Oh, I've gotten 5 already, Charles. So big play here for the Chargers. They need a first down. Herbert in the shotgun. Waving somebody in. That's Hampton. Herbert takes a snap. Keeps it. Dumps it off. That's Harris up to the 41-yard line. Fresh set of downs here. There's another bot. That one's over on the vertical side. I'll take care of that one. Hampton on the carry. He gets about 5 yards. Seeley says, my eyes are on the TV, so he probably won't catch the bots very quickly. No worries, Seeley. Jesse says, you're by far the best football live stream I've seen so far. Thank you, sir, for the kind words. 2nd and 5 coming up. 6.5 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Herbert in the shotgun. Takes a snap. Hands it off. And Hampton's only going to get back to the line. It'll be 3rd and 5. I know how I can help a little bit with that. Jesse, you're watching on the vertical side. Are you subscribed to the channel? Third and 5 coming up. Herbert in the shotgun. 5 on the play clock. Takes a snap, looking to the right, steps up, and he's going to be sacked back at the 39. Anderson. Yes, sir. All right. I'm going to take care of something here. Edit. Customization. There we go. That should take care of the bots on the vertical side. Putting on subscriber only mode. Here's the punt. Caught at the 17-yard line up to the 20, out of bounds about the 22, 23-yard line. They're going to mark it at the 21. 14-0 and the ball. We're up to 19 people watching over. Alex, welcome in. Alex, who are you rooting for? I am rooting for the Chargers, but I'm rooting for the Chargers. Herbert's my favorite player. But yeah, I agree with you guys. Even though it's already 14-0, I did say at the beginning I thought the Texans would win the game. How come I am not getting? I thought putting subscriber only chat on the vertical side would change it. It did not. I already got another bot. Oh, there they are. Alex's all their messages came across. Maddie saying go Texans. Welcome in, everybody. Discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishments, says Charles. Alex says, I'm a Pats fan, but I like Herbert, so I root for the Chargers. Yeah, Herbert's my favorite player in the NFL. Jesse says, I have notebooks for football stats from 2022, 23, 24. Wow. We are up to 23. We are up to 23 over there on the Rumble side. All right, here we go. Already 14-0 Houston. They have the ball. Stroud in the shotgun. Ball officially marked at the 21. Daniel Berry is here. Happy Saturday, Daniel. That one dumped off for a gain of 4 yards. Noel on the catch. Daniel Berry saying happy Saturday. Hey, everyone. Oh, excuse me. Just inside the 25-yard line here. 2nd and 6. Stroud hands it off and gain a 2 up to the 27-yard line. It's Jordan on the carry. Daniel Berry, what do you got coming up over on your channel? Well, you got tickets to Chicago for the Lions Bears. Very cool. 4 on the play clock. Stroud and shotgun takes a snap. Looking to the right. Fires it to the right. It's caught. It'll be a first down. Christian Kirk on the catch. Ron Duffy's here. What's up, Ron? 3 minutes to go here in the first. Handoff. Only going to get a gain of 1, maybe a yard and a half. That was Nick Chubb on the carry. Stroud in the shotgun. Takes a snap, looking to the left. Now fires it to the left, incomplete. Higgins, don't know if Higgins was supposed to break that one off or not. 3rd and 9 coming up. Yeah, defense has got to make a stop here, right? If you're the Chargers. Stroud changing the play. 5 on the play clock. 2, 1. He gets the playoff. Fakes under pressure, and he just throws it away. Tomorrow. Tomorrow, Jets Pats at 1 o'clock Eastern time. So the Chargers defense able to get a stop. See what the offense can get going here. McConkey. Stutter steps. Maybe the 19-yard line. They're going to mark it at the 18. They will mark it at the 18, and the Chargers offense down 2 scores will take over from there. Yeah, Bam says, well, the Chargers get the stop. Can their offense do anything? Jesse says, okay, I'll be there. Sounds good. There's another bot over on the vertical side. We're up to 8. Let's go. That's when you know you're doing something right. When the bots are out in force. Up to 20 watching on the Rumble side. So welcome in. If you're new here, my name is John. I started the channel. We started doing the channel as a fantasy football channel, which then turned into doing live streams during football games. Then we added Philadelphia Flyer games. Then we added baseball games. And now the channel took off when we started doing Met games. Alex says the Chargers can double up with the ball after half. Well, we're still in the first quarter, so I wouldn't worry about doubling up after the half. Yes, I am doing Atlanta and LA on Monday, Jesse. Yep. Steve the East says, is it too early for a beer? Is the sun out? Is the sun out? Then it's not too early. All right, ball at the 18. Chargers starting the possession here. Anderson, why is Anderson on the sideline? Herbert in the pistol. Now the running back moves next to him. Takes the snap. Takes the handoff. Herbert looking. Now we'll dump it off to Hampton. Up to the 20, 21, maybe the 23-yard line. Gain of about 5. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, he says. Charles letting everybody know that your support and contributions on the PAS network are greatly appreciated, silent listeners and viewers included. A minute and a half left here in the first quarter. I hand off here, and it's only going to be a gain of 1. It'll be 3rd and 4. Third and 4 coming up. We haven't seen Bud yet. We haven't seen Miss Gina yet. We haven't seen Frank yet. Herbert in the shotgun, takes a snap. Looking to the left, fires it, incomplete, dropped. Keenan Allen dropped it. Would have been a first down. Alex says, also want the Chargers to win for the Chargers Broncos next week and for the Pats to get the number 1 seed. Fair catch called for at the 28-yard line by Noel. There's another bot. That's 9. We haven't had that many in a long time. Holding on the receiving team, so that'll put them back even further. They'll get the ball at the 17-yard line. $36 seconds left here in the first quarter. Jesse says, I watched the Chiefs and Broncos last night, and it was closer than I thought. Closer than I thought, too. Closer than I thought, too, Jesse. Texans 168 yards to 16. Wow. Stroud in the shotgun here. Ball officially marked at the 17. Pitch to the right. That's Marks up to the 20-yard line. That should take us to the end of the first quarter. They're not going to get a playoff. They're going to let this wind down. We've gained 3 new subscribers on the YouTube side. We are 1 shy of that 8,300. See, that's why you got to be careful, because the other night we went up to 8,303, and then it dropped back down. It always drops. Jesse says this game is going fast. Decisional games this time of the year are usually tough. Decisional games. No, it's not over yet. It's only the first quarter. The Chargers get the ball back at the end at the start of the third quarter. Jesse, asked who gets the ball. Oh, divisional. He said. Sorry, divisional games this time of year are usually tough. Yep. Over on the vertical side again. Okay, so I guess turning on subscriber only mode didn't help. It'll be 2nd and 7 when we start the second quarter. So Jesse's bet on oh, somebody got flagged for spamming. Nightbot flagged somebody for scamming. That might have been one of the bots. Once again, we will be live for the Packers Ravens game tonight. DK, what's up, brother? I see you had a live stream scheduled today, but I didn't see you go live. King Wolf Smoke saying, how's everybody doing? What's up, King? All right, 2nd and 7. Stroud in the shotgun. Takes a snap, looking to the left, now back across the middle, under pressure, steps up, it's deflected and incomplete. Think he got tipped at the line. 3rd and 7. All right, here we go. Stroud in the shotgun. Have to get up to the 27-yard line for a first down. Takes a snap. Looking to the left. No, across the middle. Nico Collins up to the 35-yard line. It'll be a first down. Charles says we're doing good. Thanks for joining us on the live stream broadcast. Let's go. Another handoff here. Up to the 40. Oh, boom. Up to the 43-yard line. Jordan gets up, pushes the defender back down. 2nd and 2 coming up. That was Jordan. For every cause, there's an effect, and for every action, there's a reaction. The choices we make. Oh, pitch to Hutchinson on the reverse. Oh, and he's got a first down in the Charger territory, about the 49-yard line, maybe the 48. I don't know. I think it's pretty loud in there. Ball at the 49, Stroud under center. Hands it off. No gain. Maybe a yard. Maybe. 2nd down. They're going to say no game. My Penn State Nittany Lions won the Pinstripe Bowl today over Clemson. Stroud in the shotgun. Takes a snap, looking to the right, fires it to the right. It's caught. That's Dalton Schultz down to the 41-yard line. And now that's the second time a Texan player has pushed the defender down, and now we have a flag. See what the flag is. They're discussing something. It's against Schultz. Second man always gets the penalty. And it was after the play, so it should be third down. And that's kind of a flop, if you ask me. Third and 17. Under pressure, dumps it off. It's complete. And it only gets to the 48-yard line. Marks is down. So the Schultz penalty helps the Chargers get off the field again. Hot Rod saying, "What's up? I like the stream. Thank you so much, Hot Rod. Welcome in." Sorry, don't mind me. Still taking care of bots over on the YouTube side here. Fair catch at the 8-yard line. What are you doing? You let that ball bounce, dude. Now, tomorrow there's plenty of games with playoff implications. But for teams that are not in the playoffs, the big game tomorrow is the Giants Raiders. Right now, those two teams are 1 and 2 for the number 1 and number 2 draft pick. It's another bot. That's 12. We are on pace to break. No, we're not on pace to break the record yet. Jesse says his wife just got back with Chick-fil-A. Hopefully she brought it back. Hopefully she got enough for everybody, Jesse. Yeah. Ball at the 8-yard line here. Herbert under center. Takes a snap, hands it off. And I don't think he got anything. They're going to give him a yard. 2nd and 9. Oh, Al Shire is down for the Texans. They're going to go to another commercial break for an injury timeout. Only one NBA game going on so far tonight. Kings have an early 23-12 lead over the Mavericks. And the NHL will be getting started at 6 o'clock. I believe our guy Fitzy will be live for Bruins Sabres. Al Shire. They got to come up with a better commercial than this DraftKings commercial with Jamal Charles. My goodness. I've seen it 10 times already. Is that the old ESPN app? Al Shire did walk off under his own power, still favoring that right arm. I didn't see all of them, Jesse. I did like the Seahawks ones. The Seahawks ones had good ones. I did like those. I didn't, but I don't remember seeing all of them. Ball at the 9-yard line. 2nd and 9. Herbert in the shotgun. Takes a snap. Looking to the right. Now fires dropped, or it might have been knocked away. Johnston was the intended receiver. Third and 9. Jesse liked the Dolphins rivalries. Herbert takes a snap, looking to the left. Now back to the right. Scrambles, throws. It's caught, but only up to the 14-yard line. Gadsden on the catch, but Charles says if you have not done so already, pause now and hit that like button and sub to the PAS network. Or if you're on the Twitch or Rumble side, hit that follow button. It's free to follow. If you're on the YouTube side, it's free to subscribe. Fair catch called for at the 46-yard line. So, no, we do have a flag down. Holding on the receiving team, so that'll push them back to the 36-yard line. The Chargers defense needed another stop. Love it. I know we don't get many people chatting over there, but we do have 28 people watching us over on the Rumble side. Let's go. Stroud under center. Marks up to the 41-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5. Charles says, remember to turn on notifications so you can be alerted on live streams. Jesse says the AFC South and the NFC North get the rivalry jerseys next season. I think my Jets played the NFC North next year. Second and 5. 9 minutes to go in the half. Stroud back to pass, looking to the left. Now to the right, flips it out there. Nobody there. Incomplete. Threw it out of bounds, really. Third and 5. Fires it to the left. Intercepted at the 40. And he's tackled down at the 37-yard line. There's a big play the Chargers needed. Can't wait to see the Lions rivalry jerseys. Craps his ceiling. I think it got tipped at the line. Let's see. Oh yeah, definitely got tipped at the line of scrimmage. Herbert under center. Ball at the 37-yard line. Takes the snap, hands it off. Hampton down to the 32-yard line, maybe gain of 5. I don't think he's quite to the 32. James on the interception. Second down here. Herbert dumps it off. That's Hampton. Inside the 30, inside the 20, down to the 15-yard line. It'll be another first down. Herbert was under pressure and just flipped it out to Hampton. Petrie, the man that got the pressure on him. Halfway through this second quarter. 1st and 10 at the 15. Herbert flips it. Harris inside the 10, down to about the 8-yard line. Gain of 7. And there's another Texan player down. Can't see who it is. Lassiter. Number 4, Lassiter. He's holding his left knee. Still sitting on the turf. Hot Rod says Rumble is better than YouTube. Let's see what happened here. Number 4, where is he? He's in on the tackle. Oh! His own man dove into his leg. Lassiter is up, walking off the field. All right, Jesse, enjoy. I do sports. I don't need to be censored. I will return, says Jesse. Says thanks for the stream. I don't have NFL Network, so I'm able to watch today. Thanks for chatting it up a little bit. Appreciate that. Yep. They've made it easier to go live on Rumble using StreamYard. So we'll be live streaming there again. Who comes up with these movies? That movie doesn't even look good. Oh, there's another bot. That's 19. It's 20. Hampton gonna lose a yard, maybe 2. Back to the 10. 3rd and 4 coming up. Herbert looking to run, scrambles to the right, fires to the end zone, incomplete. It'll be 4th down. Cameron Dicker, the kicker, will come out. And the field goal is good. It's 14-3. 6:10 left in the first half. All-star kicker. Honestly, he's probably the best kicker in the league. Nice. Helped out the big brothers and big sisters of LA. Boswell from the Steelers. Waiting for the kickoff here. Up to the 15. No, 20. On the edge, out about the 23-yard line. Yeah, once again, we will be live tonight for the Ravens and Packers as well. There's another bot. Lassiter with a towel over his head. Words triumph. Lassiter with a towel over his head, walking to the locker room. Stroud under center. We'll hand it off. Jordan with the carry, gain of 4 yards. Wow, Stroud started 6 for 6. He's 3 for his last 8. Stroud under center. Hands it off. That's Jordan. That's a first down up to the 37-yard line. Another fresh set of downs. Yeah, need all the clicks we can get over here. Still a growing platform. Yep. Stroud, another handoff. And that'll be a loss back to the 35-yard line. There was another bot that Charles got. over to Noel up to the 43-yard line. It'll be 3rd and 4. Third and 4. Stroud in the shotgun. Takes a snap. Looking to the left. Now launch it to the left. Incomplete. It will be 4th and 4. It will be 4th down. Hot Rod also says you're doing a great job calling the game. Some people are unwatchable, but not the case on this stream. Thank you so much for the kind words. I'll even put that up on the big screen there. There you go. Thanks, Hot Rod. Who's that in your profile pic? Oh. It looked like a football player, but it might just be somebody wearing a jersey. She Lee says, great job, John. All right, ball at the 13-yard line here for the Chargers. Charles tells him PAS Network is the place to be. All right, let's see what the Chargers do here. Now they can double dip. Somebody said it in the first quarter they can double dip. Here they go. Nice 3-minute drive here. Get some points and get the ball to start the second half. Herbert under center. Fakes the handoff. Back to pass. Flips it to the left. That's caught. That's Johnston up to the 29-yard line. Hot Rod is a premium user over on the Rumble side. Very cool. Herbert in the shotgun. Flips it. And that's going to be about a 5-yard loss. What was that? Alex, thank you, Charles. Charles says Alex said it earlier in the chat. Second and 15. Are they going to get the playoff before the 2-minute warning? They will not. They will not. So we go to the 2-minute warning. We've gained a couple followers today over on the green side. Thomas, thank you for following. And Anthony, thank you for following. At the half, we'll look over the rest of the week 18 or week 17 schedule. We'll look at the NHL action so far today. The NBA, college football today. I do not know any scores. The only game I know is Penn State won today. Yeah. Thank you, Charles. He said Alex said it earlier in the chat. Oh, I put it up on the screen on the other side. And we're up to 30 people. We are up to 30 people watching over there on the Rumble side. I think our guy Fitzy's going to be live for the Bruin game tonight. Bruin Sabres. Oh no, NHL hasn't even started yet. So we won't talk much NHL action today yet. Coming back from 2-minute warning here. Chargers with the ball. And they do get the ball to start the third. Bam says, come on, Chargers. Make this a game at least. Herbert, back to pass. Looking to the left. Now steps up and runs. Oh, and he took a shot. No flag. Yikes, he took a pop. Owen, that guy. Owen back from touching grass. And that was a clean hit. He was still in bounds when he got popped. So it'll be 3rd and 13 here. Herbert in the shotgun. Herbert fires up the left side. He's got him wide open. Johnston inside the 20. Tackled at the 15-yard line. A diving tackle saves the touchdown for now. Ball at the 14. Herbert in the shotgun. Herbert back to pass. Fires across the middle. Tipped and intercepted at the goal line. Off of the hands of Schultz. Schultz has got to make that catch. Oh, no. Wow. C. Lee happy with that one. Johnson's got hands this year. Good grief. Chargers can't get a break. The ball's at the 1, and all 3 timeouts here for the Chargers, so. Stroud under center. He'll take it himself, and he'll get 2. Chargers will call timeout with 1:02 left. All right, 2nd and 8 here. 1:02 left. Stroud under center. Hands it off. Oh, he's got a first down at the 15, up to the 20. And a first down for the Texans up to the 22-yard line. Getting a bunch of whistles here. Oh, there's a Texan down. There's a Texan down. Ed Ingram, slow to get up. So we'll get an injury timeout here. I mean, we're up to 41 people watching over on the Rumble side. I wish I could put that number on the screen somehow. Oh, that was not Schultz. I thought that was Schultz on the. Schultz is a Texan, not a Charger, so it wasn't Schultz. So the chat's gone quiet again. He said, I'm going in to get my phone. Yeah, the injury stops the clock for Houston. So, but the Chargers only have 2 timeouts. It's first down. Stroud in the shotgun, ball at the 22-yard line. Marks the running back to his right. Schultz from bottom to top. Dumps it out to Schultz. Incomplete. Wow, 49 seconds. On the YouTube side, we've gained 8 new subscribers today. I don't know what Cowboy fans think of the Texans. Hey, C. Lee, if you're still here, what do Texans fans think of the Cowboys? Let's go the other way. And that one's intercepted at the 32-yard line. What is going on? And the Chargers have 2 timeouts. They have an 11-point lead. I don't know why they're not just running the clock out and going. What MLB opening day, RES. That's for MLB countdown to opening day. Yankees and San Francisco Giants. RES over on the vertical side. Herbert in the shotgun here. Ball at the 32. Fires to the left. It's caught. That's Johnston. He's out of bounds. That is first down. Charles says, first off, let's go Bam. It's the interception bowl. Yep. Bad play calling, my humble opinion. I agree with Charles. I should have put MLB in there. I can go in and change that later. Herbert, and he'll be sacked back at the 38-yard line. And we have a flag. We have to see what the flag is. Or yes, what's happening today? Thanks for hopping in. Oh, it's on the Texans. Tripping. Bad play call. Oh, no. Oh, he tripped him. He put his foot out. What do you mean? The Texans coach is complaining. How about complaining to your player? Herbert was going to be sacked, and he put his foot out. And Herbert fumbles. He just dives on top of it at the 19. Call timeout here. My goodness. It'll be 2nd and 17. Yeah, he forced the fumble. That's who gets the sack, Rich Eisen. The player that forces the fumble gets the credit for the sack. Herbert in the shotgun. Takes a snap. Looking to the left. Fires it to the left. That's caught. Only a gain of about 3. Oh, they're saying he's in bounds? Harbaugh used that last time out. So you got to be careful here if you're the Chargers. 19 seconds left. You do have time to use the whole field, but you got to pay attention and get up there and spike the ball if you do get a first down. Third and 14. Ball just outside the 15-yard line. Well, you got to get just inside the 1-yard line for first down. Herbert back to pass. Scrambles to the right. Dumps it off. And that's for like a half a yard. It's like a half a yard gain. Disley on the catch. So the kicker will come out. Trying to make this a one-score game here. .32-yard attempt. Ball's down. And he missed it. Wide right. I just talked a little bit ago last time about how good he was, maybe the best kicker in the NFL. And he sends it right. He misses. Yup. Are you kidding me? Unbelievable, unthinkable. And they'll just take a knee here. That'll take us to the half. The Chargers do get the ball to start the second half, but that would have made it a one-score game. So great stuff, everybody, so far. In the first half, we have had 19 bots so far. 19. Still have 29 people watching over on the Rumble side. Welcome in everybody over there. Let's see what we've done over there. We've actually gained 3 people over there today. Let's look here. Thomas, Anthony, and well, Thomas is probably a bot because it's the same. It's the same name with a different number at the end. But thank you all so much for the 28 people hanging out over there. I know we've had Hot Rod chatting it up a little bit over there. Twitch, we have not had anybody chatting, but we do have one people watching over there. We do have one person watching. More bots than points in the game. Wait. Yes, that is true. We have 17 points. We have 19 bots. 19 is the official number. See, Lee says, hey, it just turned 5 o'clock here. Man, it was a chip shot, too. Rough game for LA. Yep. Charles says, halftime break, grab some snacks and drinks, bathroom break time. What do we got? We got Ravens and Packers is the night game tonight. We'll be live for that one as well. Ravens with a loss, and the Steelers clinch the division. Who do you want in the superpower? I'm already in a superpower. I live in the superpower. Yeah, final game. We played a complete game in the final 2 minutes. Only NBA game going on right now. The Kings have a 59-44 lead over the Mavericks at the half. And NHL, the first game between the Rangers and Islanders just getting underway. Over on the YouTube side, we have gained 8 new subscribers so far today. Welcome in. I expect that to drop today again. I expect that most of that is probably bots. Texans defense in the first half, they had 3 sacks, 4 tackles for loss, 2 passes defense, and an interception. Santa Clara is a Super Bowl you met. I don't know. I'll determine who I want to win the Super Bowl when we know who's in the Super Bowl. Once again, Ravens Packers tonight. Then tomorrow, the 1:00 games will be live for Jets Patriots. But then Cardinals Bengals, Steelers Browns, Saints Titans, Jaguars Colts, Buccaneers Dolphins, Seahawks Panthers. Then at 4:00, the Giants and Raiders. I would have to assume the team that wins or loses that one will end up getting the number one pick. Would be my guess. Even though we got week 18 yet. Then at 4:25, the Eagles are playing Mrs. PAS's Buffalo Bills. And then the Sunday night game is Bears and 49ers, with Rams and Falcons the Monday night game. Jets and Cowboys in the Super Bowl. Smash them free subs and hit that like button, says Charles. So we'll be live for that on Monday night. We got the Monday night football game there. On New Year's Eve, the Flyers don't play until 9:30, so we'll do the Flyer game at 9:30, and we'll see what comes first. For those of us in the EST, we'll see if we get the New Year or if we get the end of the Flyers Calgary Flames game. No Thursday night football next week. We'll see what kind of schedule they release for Saturday games next week. Already saying he wants the Bills and Rams. I want a good matchup. If it's the Bills and Rams, I guess you never know when they play a game, but honestly, if it's Bills and Rams, the Rams would crush them. Ravens win the AFC North with a win. They need to win their final two games, and the Steelers lose tomorrow to the Browns. Can the Ravens rely on Derrick Henry to lead the offense versus the Packers tonight? They better. Last week, he did not have a carry in the fourth quarter. Jesse's back. How was your Chick-fil-A? How was your Chick-fil-A? I have not checked the fantasy today. Once again, Fitzy and I in the Rising Rhino League for the championship matchup. Battery low. Neither one of us has got anybody in this game. I have Derrick Henry tonight. Oh, Chris Olave is questionable. I'm going to have to keep an eye on that one. And Fitzy, does Fitzy have anybody tonight? No, Fitzy does not have anybody tonight. Oh, he put Dowdle in. I think he did have somebody for today. No, maybe not. Joe Mixon? I don't think he's got any yards. Is he even playing? I don't think he's playing. Is he even playing? I don't see him with any stats all year long. Vincent, yeah. He's been out the year since camp. I thought so. Thank you, Vincent. Because I don't have him written down in my roster sheet here. So that's why I had to look. I logged in the ESPN's app to see what was going on. Maddie saying thank you for the live stream on Rumble. Maddie, thank you for being here. Put that up on the screen there. We're getting ready to start the second half here. Once again, the Chargers do get the ball. But that missed field goal hurt. You know, if he's on your fantasy team, you should have realized. It should tell you he's hurt. All right, we're getting ready to start the third quarter here. Alex says must score for Chargers. Agreed. And that one will be a touchback. Charles says NFL action live streaming now on the PAS network, Saturday afternoon edition. Mr. John, your host, providing great play-by-play with informative commentary. Hot Rod saying, hell yeah. Charles, with one of his many quotes, saying once you carry your own bucket of water, then you can appreciate the value of every drop. All right, here we go. Starting the second half from the 35-yard line. Herbert in the shotgun. Fakes the handoff, looking, steps up, and he'll take off and run up to the 40, slides down at the 42-yard line. 3 points, 3-point first half, the fewest by the Chargers all season long. 2nd and 3. Hands off. And nowhere. Lost a yard, maybe 2. Yo, Jacob's here. What's up, Jacob? Saying evening, buddy. What's up, man? Welcome back. How was your Saturday evening? Ball 41. Have to get to the 45 for a first down. Herbert takes a snap, looking to the left under pressure. Oh, makes a man miss. Now fires is caught. I don't know if that's a catch or not. They're going to call it incomplete. That's Gadsden. Oh, that might be a catch and fumble. Jacobs is cold as hell. I worked till 1:30. Yikes. Nope, they're going to punt. Fair catch called for at the 15-yard line. Jacob says they got 8 inches of snow yesterday. I don't know. 8 inches of snow is better than 2 inches of snow in the ice crap we got. I'd rather have it all snow. Easier to deal with. All right, ball at the 15. Stroud in the shotgun. Jordan the back, and we'll get the handoff. And he gets maybe a half a yard loss. 2nd down. Stroud in the shotgun, takes a snap, looking to the left, dumps it off. That's Schultz up to the 20. Still going up to the 30. Oh, did he fumble the football? The officials are discussing it. Oh, it was a fumble. Oh, it hit out of bounds. It hit out of bounds. So it'll be 3rd and 4 because the ball bounced backwards. Stroud fires. Oh, knocked away. Almost intercepted. So the fumble causes Houston to have to punt here. So after the first 2 drives, the Charger defense playing much better, but offense has not done well. Here's the punt. And caught at the 25. That's McConkey. And he's up to the 30-yard line. So they went back to the Why did they go back to the booth? Or why did they go back to the... Or maybe they didn't go to commercial. So they're just going over some of the games for tomorrow. Now they're going to commercial. Mavericks making a little bit of a comeback there. Now only down 5 points in the third quarter after being down 15. The Islanders have an early 1-0 lead over the Rangers. Not even halfway through the first there. Ronnie's here. What's up, Ronnie? Saying hi, everyone. What's up, Ronnie? How are you today? He says, gave you a light. Thank you, sir. Jesse says, hey, Mr. John, who's your favorite MLB team? The New York Mets. Ronnie says, I'm good. Need Houston to win. Ball at the 30. Herbert in the shotgun. Back to pass. And he'll be sacked back at the 25-yard line. The Mets have won 2 World Series. The Mets have won 2. Second and 15 coming up. Back to pass. And he'll be sacked again. They've won 2, Jesse. The Mets have won 2 World Series, but they've been in 4. Five. They've been in 5. They've lost 3. Dump off to Hampton up to the 25. So another 3 and out for the Chargers. Here's the punt towards the sideline. It's going to go out of bounds up near midfield, I think. And it's at the Charger 47-yard line. What a terrible punt. The Mets won in 69 and 86, lost in 73, 2000, and 2015. Yeah, well, that's all you have to rush when they're picking up guys off the scrap heap. The guy playing left tackle hasn't played football in like 3 years. All right, here we go. Texans can put this one out of reach here. I think the way the offense is playing here, I think this one's just about over. It's nice. So great to have you all joining us tonight on the PAS network. You're valued indeed. Thanks to the silent listeners and viewers. Bam says, this is what happens when a team has an O-line held together with duct tape and chewing gum. Yup. Hey, so, the Texans are doing what they're supposed to do when the offensive line is that banged up. Charles says, I feel inspired to join in the chat. All right, Texans start with the ball at the 47. Charles says, yeah, play to win the game. I should find that Herman Edwards clip. Hello, you play to win the game. You don't play it just to play. All right, here we go. Ball at the 47. Stroud under center. We'll hand it off. And down to the 43-yard line. Gain of 4. Stroud rolls to the right, looking downfield. Pump fakes. Fires. Caught. That's Nico Collins down to the 20. Bumps the man, still going. Out about the 15-yard line. No, they're going to mark him at the 20. They are going to mark him out at the 20. Who remembers the big play in NFL history that Herman Edwards scored the touchdown on? Does anybody remember? No, inside the 15, out of bounds about the 11-yard line. Oh, we do have a flag. Holding on the offense. A handoff. Oh, that might have been a face mask. I guess not. Tackled back for a loss. Yeah, now the broadcast team talking about. Oh, he grabbed his shoulder. Not a face, no face mask penalty. Grabbed him by the shoulder. We're halfway through the third quarter. 2nd and 19. What's up, DK? Dumps it off. Oh, that'll be a loss back to the 32-yard line. They're going to mark him at the 33. It's 3rd and 23. What's up, DK? Third and 23. Stroud in the shotgun. Takes a snap. Fires it to the right. That's caught. That's Hutchinson down to the 23-yard line. It'll be 4th down. Fairbairn will come out for the field goal attempt. .41-yard field goal attempt. And it's good. 17-3, so it's still a 2-score game. 6:04 left here in the third. We still got 25 people watching us over on the Rumble side today. Rumble's had the big number all day. But let's see. Rumble, we've gained 3 new subs or 3 new followers. Where YouTube, we've gained 9. 9. We do have 7 likes over on the Rumble side as well. That's good. We usually don't get people hitting that thumbs up for us. One person watching over on the Twitch side, but not chatting it up. That's very high for Rumble, isn't it? Very high. We had 40 in the first half. Then it's dropped back down. Never Married just started following us over on Rumble. That'll put us at 400. Let's go. Bam says somehow this is still a 2-score game, right? Seeley says you're a lot better than the TV announcers, John. Thank you, Seeley. Oh, I think Rich Eisen and Kurt Warner are doing a good job. Caught at the 3. Up to the 20, 25, 30, 35, dives over a man up to maybe the 36. And the Chargers offense will come out and start from there. Down 2 scores. Never Married says, hope you had a great Christmas. I did. Thank you so much. Hopefully you had a great Christmas as well. Santa Claus versus Scrooge. First off, that'd be awesome. The PAS network is moving. Yo, y'all remember from MTV back in the 80s and 90s, Celebrity Deathmatch? That's something they would do. Herbert will take off and run. He'll pick up about 4. They're going to give it 3. 2nd and 7. Charles says the PAS network is moving forward and upward. Hot Rod is back saying, let's go Chargers. Did Pittsburgh win? Pittsburgh doesn't play until tomorrow. Penn State won. Yes, Penn State won today. Bam says, I loved Celebrity Deathmatch. Yes, it was great. Oh, that looked offside, but nothing called, and he'll be sacked. Oh, we do have a flag. Still 2nd down. He said, no, I wasn't offside. He was, let's see. No, he's offside. I don't know what he's complaining about. Winding down to 5 minutes to go here in the third. Herbert in the shotgun. A handoff, no gain, 3rd and 3. Yep, just followed and liked your video. Thank you so much. Third and 3 here. Herbert in the shotgun, takes a snap. Looking to the left, steps up, now fires across the middle. Catch Keenan Allen down to the 40-yard line. 1st down. First down here for the Chargers. Herbert looking, fires it up the left side. He's got a man. Incomplete. No flag. The ball was out of bounds. I will. Never Married. I will check that out. Write that down so I don't forget. The exchange is fumbled. Herbert gets on it. It's 3rd and 14. The Chargers offense. I don't know if it's the offensive line. I don't know if it's the Texans defense. How do the Chargers still have a chance to win that division? Third and 14. Herbert back to pass. Steps up. And he's going to run inside the 40, inside the 30. He's got a 1st down and more. Inside the 20. Out of bounds about the 17-yard line. He took a pop at the 31 and kept going. Stingley put his shoulder down, and Herbert just said, "Get off of me, big boy," and kept running. Second and 14. No, second and 14. It's 2:14 left. 2:14 left. We do have a 2:21 left. Stingley's down. Stingley tried putting the big hit on him, and he's the one that's down. Yeah, they changed the number there on the YouTube side. They got rid of some of them bot accounts for us. Boom, shoulder to shoulder. Herbert bounced off him, kept running. Herbert's a lot bigger than a cornerback. They got to be careful. Ball at the 16, between the 16 and 17-yard line. Herbert takes the shotgun. Hampton out to the left inside the 15, down to about the 13-yard line. Gain of 3. They're going to give him 4. They're going to give him 4. Oh, that should have been a face mask, too. Second and 7. A minute and a half left in the third. Takes a snap. Oh, fakes it. Scrambles to his right. And now fires. Almost intercepted in the end zone. Wow. Lassiter almost picked that off in the end zone. If you're the Chargers, some of the Chargers heading into next year need offensive line, need a tight end. 3rd and 7. Herbert takes a snap, steps up. He fires it. It's caught by Johnston. First and goal at the 4-yard line. And we have a flag. Bam says 4 down territory. It's a hold on Houston, so it'll be 1st and goal. Declined. 1st and goal, ball at the 4. I can't believe the Chargers aren't holding. You can't hold anybody when you're. They just showed the replay. All the offensive linemen were laying on the ground. Just inside the 5, handoff here to Hampton, down to the 1. 2nd and goal. 50 seconds left in the third. They do have to call another play before the end of the quarter. 35 on the game clock, 20 on the play clock. Yeah, see, that number keeps going down. It must have all been bots. Must have all been bots. Herbert pitches. No, fakes the pitch, throws, touchdown. Gadsden, the guy that bobbled the ball where it was picked off at the goal line before, makes the catch now for the touchdown. 17-9, 13 seconds left. The extra point is good. Yeah, Bam says, okay, Dicker, don't miss the PAT. He did not. He did not miss the PAT. He got it. We're back up to 28 people watching on the Rumble side. If you're on the Rumble side, if you don't have Peacock, we'll be live again tonight for the Packers and Ravens game as well. Put it up there. Put it up there in the corner. Haven't seen our guy Fitzy in the chat. I think he's getting ready to go live for the Bruins Sabres game here in a little bit. Let me check. Maybe not. I didn't get a notification. Nope, he canceled that stream too. Nope. So Fitzy will not be live tonight. He had 2 streams scheduled today, and he canceled them both. All right, let's see how the Chargers defense responds. $13 left in the third. And it's caught at the goal line, up to the 10, the 20, cuts it to the middle, the 25, and that's it. 6 seconds left. Oh, a bunch of pushing and shoving after the play. Did we get a flag? All right, here we go. Stroud under center. We'll hand it off. That's Jordan, and he's only going to get 2, maybe 3. And that'll be the end of the third. We have a 1-score game going to the fourth quarter. Charles says, great game shaping up on the PAS network. One of Charles's many quotes, I can't change the direction of the wind, but I can always adjust my sail to reach my desired destination. Santa's back on track. Let me check. Let me check Fitzy's YouTube channel. Make sure everything's all right. I guess I could text. Check his community tab. All right, here we go. We start the fourth quarter. The Texans, with a win, officially eliminate the Colts. And a Chargers win. The Chargers clinch. Indy's out, and the Broncos win the West. That one flipped out to the right. Incomplete. 3rd and 7. We're back up to 32 on the Rumble side. Let's go. 3rd and 7. Stroud in the shotgun. Takes a snap, looking to his left. Under pressure, he throws it deep. He's got a man. Incomplete. Overthrown. Was going in the hole. Oh, we have a flag. Oh, they're calling roughing the passer. I need to see this. I need to see this. No, that's a clean hit. That is stop. Stop. That's horrendous. No, that's not body weight. They need to stop with this roughing the passer nonsense. Handoff here. That'll be about 3 or 4 yards. Unbelievable, Cecily. What are we even doing? That's horrendous. I mean, wait. Once again, the officials have to be part of the game. The Chargers should be getting the ball back down a touchdown. Ball at the 46 here. 2nd and 7. Stroud under center. Fakes the handoff. Rolls to the right. Dumps it off. Then that's Schultz. He's not going to get anything. 3rd and 7. Why? They're not a very penalty. They're one of the fewest penalized teams in the NFL. Should still be 0 penalties. 3rd and 7 again. Yep. Stroud in the shotgun. 5 on the play clock. Takes a snap. Looking under pressure. Throws it up to Kirk. Incomplete. Excuse me, that was Collins. Either way, it's incomplete. No flags this time. Here's the punt. Lets it drop. And the Texans down it at the 1. What a play by the Texans special teams. Let's look. Make sure he's not in the end zone. No, not even close. So they'll put it back at the 2. They'll put it back at the 2, but what a play. Oh. That was a good Campbell's Chunky commercial. All right. Let's see if they can do anything here. Starting at their own 2-yard line. Tyler Huntley, backup parent. That'll be a big one tomorrow. Philly and Buffalo. That's the 4:25 game tomorrow. What is that? Better YouTube saying hi. Welcome in, Better YouTube, over on the vertical side. Herbert will dump it off. That's going to be a loss. That might be a safety. Oh, man, I don't know. That might be a safety. I don't know. I'm all right. Better YouTube. Thank you for asking. 5, what's up? 5 checking in over on the Twitch side. Man, that 2nd and 11. Back to pass, looking up the left side, going deep, and he overthrew him. Good, yeah, overthrew him by 5 yards. I'm going to stick with my thing. I'm rooting for the Chargers, like I said at the beginning, but I do think the Texans are the better team and will win the game. But I'm rooting for the Chargers. just because I want to see Chargers Broncos Week 18 for the division. Better says I'm rooting for the Texans. Yeah, we got a lot of people rooting for the Texans here. See Lee in the chat is a Texans fan. Herbert flips it. Oh, what a play by Herbert. That'll be a first down up to the 18-yard line. Oh, was that an illegal forward pass? Yo, on the go with CeeLo. Welcome in. Welcome in everybody that came in from On the Go with CeeLo. What is up, my friend? Long time no see. How have you been? Got to be getting close to 50K on your sub count. Don't care. You redirected either way. Thank you so much. You said everybody to the big side. Thank you, CeeLo. CeeLo, excuse me. On the go with CeeLo. 5 since he's got him in fantasy. He did a redirect. Oh, you have Nico Collins. Nico Collins is not scored. Guys, make sure you check out On the Go with CeeLo. Does a great job during the baseball season covering the Atlanta Braves. Covers all the NASCAR stuff all weekend long. Thank you so much for the redirect. 2nd and 9 from the 20. Herbert back to pass. Fires it up the left side. Oh, is that intercepted? No. And Lambert Smith was the intended receiver. Oh, we're close. 300 to go. Awesome stuff, man. That is awesome. You went to Bucks versus Texans in week 2. You probably want the Texans to win. 3rd and 9 from the 20. 5 on the play clock. Takes a snap. Scrambles to the right or left. It's caught, but that's only going to be a gain of 1. That's only going to be a gain of 1. I was hoping ABC would have taken the bots down. What were you covering, CeeLo? Probably college football would be my guess. So the Chargers punt. College football, yeah. They don't. YouTube doesn't do a good job of taking down college sports for some reason. I don't get it. Oh, all year ABC hasn't allowed bots until today. Huh. Thank you so much, CeeLo, for the redirect. I don't know about you, but I am ready for baseball season. You're probably ready for NASCAR season. Let me come back over to the chat here. He said, I stayed busy with college football and basketball. I didn't even get a notification today that you were live. I'll have to double check, make sure I haven't turned on. The playoff games have been helpful. Thank you so much for the redirect, man. Great to see you. Keep grinding. Congrats on 50K. It's time for dinner. Very nice. Browns. I'm rooting for the Browns in that game. That explains a lot, too. I have to double check, though. I thought I did have it on. But I don't know. Maybe I don't have notifications on for you. I have to double check. All right, 10:36 left here. Still a one-score game. If the Ravens lose tonight, Pittsburgh's not playing for anything. Run up the middle, that'll be a gain of 9 by Marks. So your favorite team? The Steelers are? Second and 1 here. Stroud under center. Schultz the man in motion. Another handoff. That'll be a first down to the 42, maybe the 43-yard line. That's why you're rooting for him on Sunday, because you're a fan. Marks inside the 40 down to the 36-yard line. Gain of 7. I'm rooting for the Packers. But I do have Derrick Henry in my fantasy championship, so. Oh, flag flies. And we'll gain a 1. We'll see what the flag is. It'll be an offside on the Chargers. That'll be a first down. Ball to 31. Stroud under center. No, I don't. Oh, big hit in the backfield. Lots of at least 5. Wow. Mack on the tackle. What a play by Mack. It'll be second and 14. 7.5 minutes left. 5 on the play clock. Stroud in the shotgun. Draw play. Oh, breaks a tackle inside the 30, down the 25, maybe the 26-yard line. It'll be 3rd and 5. Better do rooting for Texans. 5 on the play clock. We have a whistle. Timeout Texans. 6:37 left. Once again, shout out to everybody that came over from On the Go with CeeLo. We're back up to 30 over on the Rumble side. Let's go. The Rumble's been putting up great numbers all day today. Dude, you're going to get timed out. Stick on topic, please. Yo, bud, what's up? Back to pass, under pressure. Incomplete. No flags this time. Bud is here saying hello, PAS in chat. I'm still deaf, so I'm just here to say hello. How long does an ear infection last? Honestly, legit question. I have never had one. Fairbairn, 44-yard attempt, and right down the middle. It's 20-10 with 6:29 left. All right, better. Goodbye. Yeah, I'm calling the game. I know it's a field goal, Texans, dude. Thank you, Charles. Thank you, Charles, once again. $6:29 to go. 2-score game. And caught at the 1, up to the 10, 20, 25, and he'll be stopped there. So the Chargers need a quick score here. Ladd McConkey, no receptions today. Keenan Allen's got 1 catch on the day. Herbert in the shotgun. Takes a snap, looking to the left. Now fires it up the left side. He's got a man. There's McConkey, first down at the 45-yard line. They're calling him out at the Texan 44 yards. A 44-yard line, 31-yard catch. Herbert back to pass. Steps up, and he'll take off and run. He'll get about 2, maybe 3. Clock's still running. Thank you, Charles, as always, for posting the channel rules. Ball officially at the 42-yard line. Why are they holding this up here? The Chargers didn't make a sub. Why are they letting the Texans sub? Dumped off and down at the 41-yard line, only a gain of 1. Third and 6 coming up. Third and 6. I don't think they're in field goal range. Herbert, and he'll be sacked back at the 49-yard line. Flag is down. Flag is down, even though he's sacked. Oh, 5-yard penalty on the defense, automatic first down. Ball at the 30, just inside the 36-yard line. Herbert in the shotgun. Takes a snap. Looking to the left. Fires up the left side. He's got a man. First down at the 10. Herbert back to pass. Up the left side. Incomplete. 3:51 left. Was going to Allen. Herbert steps up, looking downfield, pump fakes, and he'll be sacked back at the 12. We have another flag there. Is there a flag there? No, no flag. Oh, there is a flag in the end zone. I'll hold that. Definitely holding in the end zone. 3:45 left. Well, you thought wrong then, didn't you, Turtle? They've been playing for like the last 3 Saturdays. Fires the middle, incomplete. Threw it a little behind him. Threw it a little. No. I'm sorry. That didn't. Oh, handoff. And he walks into the end zone, touchdown. That's Hampton. So the missed field goal. Let's see if we get the extra point here first. He missed it. He missed it. There is a flag. Oh, it's offside in the offense. No good. Holy cow. He has missed 2 kicks today. We'd be tied at 20. Charles says, are you kidding? Are you kidding me? Unbelievable, unthinkable. Yanked it. That kicker, he was named to the Pro Bowl this week. That kicker needs a kick in the assets. Now you need a touchdown. You got to hope your defense holds them, and then you need a touchdown. Caught at the 3, to the 10, 20, 25, and he's tripped up there, 26-yard line. Noel on the return. CJ Stroud and company. The Chargers do have all 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning. Once again, a Texan win, and they eliminate Indy, and they clinch a playoff spot. And the Broncos win the AFC West. Ball at the 26. Stroud under center. Takes the snap, hands it off. And nowhere. Second down, call quick timeout. In hindsight, they should have went for 2 points. You might as well, right? You didn't get it either way, right? I still can't believe he missed. The league I had him in fantasy, I did not make the playoffs in that league. Thank goodness. Stroud under center. Fakes the handoff. Fires across the middle. It's complete. That's Collins. First down up to the 45-yard line. They might not get the ball back now. Clock management is key. Well, getting the first down Gets rid of clock management, really. Ball at the 45, Stroud under center. 2:45 left. Takes a snap. And it'll be a 2-yard loss. Now you call a quick timeout. Second down. 2nd and 12 coming up. You know who we haven't seen in a couple streams is Miss Gina. We haven't seen Miss Gina in a couple streams. Second and 12 coming up. Stroud under center. Hands it off. That'll be a gain of about 3, maybe 4. Another quick timeout here. 2:32 left. All right, here we go. 3rd down. What do they do? 3rd and 9. Do they try to pick up the first down? Or do they just run it to run the clock down to the 2-minute warning? Stroud in the shotgun. Back to pass. Under pressure. And he'll be sacked. Oh, we have a flag down in the secondary. If this is on the Chargers, ball game over. Illegal contact, defense, automatic first down. And that'll be it. Let's see. You're about 5 yards. Yep. Oh, yeah, he grabbed the shoulder pads. What guy did they call it on? No, I don't think so. I don't know which one they called, but I thought that was a penalty. Ball at the Charger 49-yard line. Handoff here to Marks, and he's got 8 yards. That'll take us down to the 2-minute warning. Charles says, in the morning you have 2 choices. You can either A, continue to dream about your goals, or B, wake up and chase them. Which defense? You were over on the vertical side. That's why I'm not seeing that. Hold on. Which defense? Saints versus the Titans, Giants versus the Raiders, or Packers versus the Lamarless Ravens? I would not start the Packers, and I'm going with the Giants as well. I have the Giants defense against the Raiders. If those are your 3 options, I'm going with the Giants. Charles letting everybody know, thank you for your support and contributions on the PAS network. You are valued indeed, the silent listeners and viewers included. We're still up over 30. Well, we're at 30 watching on the Rumble side. Let's go. Welcome in everybody over there. Last I checked, we were at 400 on the Rumble side. 400 followers. Let's update that. Nope, 399. 399. It'll be 2nd and 2 getting back. The Chargers do not have a way to stop the clock. Once again, we'll be back live in about a half hour for Packers Ravens. Here we go. Yeah. Actually, the guy they highlighted on defense, it's a penalty. He grabs him by the shoulders. After 5 yards. You're not allowed to do that. Second and 2. Stroud hands it off, and that'll be a first down. Gain of 3, and that'll be it. Marks was the back. The Texans, with this win, will officially knock out the Indianapolis Colts. The Colts were 7 and 2 halfway through the year and will not make the playoffs. It'll be their 8th straight win as well. Denver clinches the AFC West now. Thank you, Charles. Really appreciate that. Thank you for being here. See, Lee, you're not going to come back for the night game? They take a knee, and that'll be it. Oh, you bet I am. So the game started off not so hot, 14-0 in the first quarter. But the Chargers made it a game. The kicker missed an extra point and a field goal that would have – we could be tied at 20, heading to overtime right now. But once again, thank you all so much. Thank you, C. Lee. Thank you, Charles. Thank you, everybody that hung out with us today on Rumble. Appreciate everybody. We will be back live for Ravens and Packers at the top of the hour. If not, we'll be back live for Jets and Patriots tomorrow. Until next time, have a good evening.